everyone! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Margie and today I'll be sharing with you our home buying journey and yung timeline ng pagbili namin ng bahay. So it's been a while since nakapag-upload ako kasi sobrang na-busy ko for moving and then yung business sa Pinas and then nursing school and also nagkasabay-sabay siya. But yeah, today I'll be sharing with you yung timeline namin kasi medyo nag-viral to sa TikTok dahil nga parang ang bilis ng home buying process namin. So, yung home buying namin, it only took 30 days, exactly 30 days. So, honestly, sobrang bilis lahat ng nangyari. But I'm grateful and thankful dun sa lender and sa realtor namin. So, let's start. So, nung November 12, um, we got pre-approved from our out-of-state lender, which is also Filipino. So, before that pa, nag-usap na kami ng asawa ko kasi nga kakabalik lang namin sa Pinas. So, sabi namin na it's about time na talagang bumili ng bahay and we've already saved enough money for the down payment and meron din kami emergency funds and also meaning to say we are financially ready na din talaga to buy a house. And yeah, so before kami nagpa-pre-approve, we make sure muna na financially ready din talaga kami and emotionally, mentally, physically ready to buy a house kasi yung plano naming pagbili ng bahay is hindi naman to biglaan lang. It's been years since we've been planning to buy a house. So, ito na yung perfect timing. Kaya, yun, tinuloy na namin. So, babalik na tayo dun sa timeline. November 12, we got pre-approved by our out-of-state lender, which is Miko. So, lalagay ko dito yung Facebook niya. And bakit out-of-state lender yung pinili namin? Well, actually, before choosing Miko, marami na rin kaming na-meet na lender. So, I think we've met like 4 lenders dito sa San Diego ha. So, hindi sila out-of-state. But, hindi nagiging okay lahat dahil Filipino ko and Filipino si Miko. Filipino din yung husband ko. Mas naging okay yung transaction, conversation, explanation and all dahil parehas kami nagsasalita ng Tagalog and English. And parang feeling ko mas homey, mas may care, ganun yung dating sa akin. Unlike sa ibang realtors na parang eto yung numbers, bahala ka na dyan. Intindihin mo yung mga terms na yan or what. Bahala ka dyan kung maintindihan mo yan or what. So, that's why we end up working with Miko kasi nga mas na-explain niya ng maayos lahat and mas madali naming naintindihan lahat. So, on November 12, nagpa-pre-approve kami with an out-of-state lender and yun, sobrang bilis lang lahat nun. And then, ang alam na namin kung magkano yung budget namin, November 14, just 2 days after ng pre-approval, we met with our realtor. So, first meeting din namin dun sa realtor na we ended up working with. So, si Facebook here. So, yung realtor is Jetam and Jezer Manalastas. So, they're also Filipino and they both speak Tagalog and English. And yeah, so recommended lang actually din sila ng lender namin na si Miko. And then, before ended up working with them, ang dami na naming na-meet na realtor dito sa San Diego. So, yung iba, yeah, basta madami kaming na-meet na realtor dito. But hindi ko talaga na-feel na parang eto na, dito na talaga kami bibili ng house sa kanya. Sa kanya na talaga kami makikipag-transact and all. Kasi parang business lang talaga yung habol nila when working with us. Yung hindi mo talaga mafe-feel yung, basta hindi ko siya ma-explain. Pero may gut feel na parang, alam mo yun, yung pag nakikipag-date ka na, ito na talaga, ito na yung gusto ko siyang, maging girlfriend or boyfriend, ganun yung, parang ganun yun sa kanila na, ito na talaga, dito na kami makikipag-transact, bumili ng, pagkakatiwala namin na makipag-transact sa kanilang bumili ng bahay. May ganong feeling sa kanila. And bakit nagkaroon ng ganong feeling sa kanila compared dun sa I think 4 or 5 other realtors na na-meet na namin before sila. Yung iba kasing realtor na na-meet namin, wala silang office. So, either minimit lang namin sila sa parking, sa coffee shop, sa Starbucks, or doon na mismo sa bahay na gusto namin tingnan. Puro ganun lang. So, walang maayos na space talaga na para makapag-usap kayo, ma-explain lahat and all. And parang hindi naman halata, pero parang feel ko lang pala na parang ano lang din talaga siya, like parang makapag-transact lang, ganun. Yung para mabenta na lang yung bahay, wala masyadong care and all. Well, personal opinion ko yun. Bakit ko ba nasabi yun? Kasi with Shetam and Jezer, when we met them, meron silang office dito sa May Chula Vista area and then dun sa office nila, nung first day of meeting with them, meron silang presentation with us. So, meron silang PowerPoint presentation and nagpakita sila doon ng mga houses na potential na magustuhan namin base dun sa description na binigay namin sa kanila. And aside from that, nagbigay din sila ng mga insights and recommendations on bakit ito dapat yung mga piliin naming lugar, bakit ito dapat yung perfect na bahay na piliin namin. And then they ask us questions like, ano bang hinahanap niyo sa bahay, yung titira niyo siya for long term like 30 years or this is just an investment property na ibebenta after 2 or 5 years. So may mga ganong questions. So nakapag-suggest sila and all. ang helpful kapag may ganun kang realtor na nakakausap mo on that level. So, yun pa lang, yung first meeting pa lang namin with them, nagtingin na kami agad ng asawa ko after nun. Parang sinabi namin, okay sila, no, ganyan, and yeah, dito na tayo kumuha, dito na tayo magtuloy. And yun. Tapos may dala pa silang pastries and coffee sa amin. They really treated us well na parang talagang premium clients. Yung alam mo yung ganong feeling. Tapos maganda yung office nila and yung presentation. And actually, after ng first meeting namin, nagtingin na rin kami ng bahay. So, November 14 and 15, we toured around 10 or 12 houses. So yun, sa dalawang araw na yun, ganun na kadami agad yung nakita naming bahay. And actually, hindi natin kasi mahirap sa amin mag-tour ng houses dahil alam na namin kung ano yung gusto namin. So, ano na agad, parang dun pa lang sa picture, oops, it's a no. Or dun pa lang sa address or sa zip code, it's a no. Alam na kasi agad namin yung specific na gusto naming lugar, specific na gusto naming design ng bahay, neighborhood, school districts, and all. Since matagal na nga naming plan bumili ng bahay. So, hindi na siya naging mahirap yung paghanap ng bahay. So, by November 15, nakapili na kami ng bahay. And I think dalawa lang yung final na naging options namin. And then we sent offers. And then November 16, that was actually my birthday. So, November 16, na-accept yung offer namin dun sa isang bahay, which we ended up buying. So, this house. So, noong November 16, nung na-accept na yung offer namin, sobrang saya namin kasi nandun kami sa parking lot ng Cheesecake Factory dahil birthday ko nga yun. And yun, na-accept na yung offer namin and hindi naman din kasi porkit accepted na yung offer mo, yun na yun, final na sa'yo na yung bahay. So, medyo nakaka-tense pa rin, pero we're happy and excited. And then after noon, November 20, home inspection. So, nagpunta kami dito sa bahay. So, may kasama kaming mag-inspect ng house para ipakita kung ano yung mga gusto naming i-request sa seller na kailangang ayusin and all. So, bubong, lahat, sewage, and termites, and all, lahat yan chinek. And then, after na home inspection, November 21 and up to November 30, yun yung seller improvements. So, ano yung seller improvements? Yung seller improvements, yun yung time na ginagawa ni seller ng house, lahat ng ni-request naming repairs dito sa bahay. So, actually, naging smooth din talaga lahat ng request namin sa seller kasi parang wala naman silang tinanggihan sa lahat ng request namin kahit minor request lang. So lahat yun, shinolder nila, pinayos nila and all. So by December 1 to 10, yun naman yung loan approval time. So we were basically just waiting for the loan approval and underwriting from the lender. Of course, yung big company na mag-loan sa ng money, yun yung time nila to, inspect and all do their works. So yun yung loan approval and underwriting stage. So yun yung medyo stressful na part kasi may waiting game, alam mo yun. Pero hindi rin naman kami masyado kinabahan kasi wala naman kaming utang talaga. Wala kaming loan sa cars and all, wala. Kasi nga matipid lang kami. So yun, nakakainip lang kasi maghintay, 'di ba? Hindi kasi siya parang like yung pagbili ng bahay sa Pinas na mas mabilis yung transaction kasi dito madami pang kailangan i-check, i-inspect and all, which is also good din naman para sa buyer side. And anyway, December 11, yun na yung final walkthrough namin. So, yung final walkthrough is i-check mo na ulit yung bahay kung nasunod ba lahat ng request mo na ipaayos kay sellers or baka may makita ka pang ibang mga gusto mo pang ipaayos or may mga mali or what, may mag-show up na kung ano mang something sa bahay. So, yun yung final walkthrough namin and make sure namin that everything looks good and lahat ng request na repairs namin were completed. And then after that, we celebrated with our realtor. So, they treated us sa Tacos El Gordo. So, first time ko lang din makakain doon and super sarap. I think yun yung number 1 ko na the best na tacos restaurant here in San Diego. So, actually nag-crave ako. Parang gusto kong bumalik doon ngayon. Kasi super sarap talaga niya. And then, yeah. And then December 12, closing day namin. So, finally, closing day na sobrang bilis. Nung December 12, nagpunta muna kami sa office nila ng mortgage lender. Nagpunta kami dun sa office nila and then we signed all the documents. Yun, medyo matagal siya dahil ganyan kakapal yung documents na kailangan yung i-sign. And then after signing all the documents, we went straight to Wells Fargo. I think around 10 a.m. yun, yung nagpunta na kami sa bank. And then we sent our down payment kasi December 12 is also the day na nag-send tayo ng down payment, which we sent around 75 or 76,000 US dollars. So yun yung down payment namin. And then after that, nung afternoon na, we officially closed our home. So, ang bilis, diba? It only took 30 days or 1 month to officially close our home. So, nung December 12 na afternoon, nakuha na namin yung keys dito sa bahay. So, of course, maraming magtatanong or magko-comment, magkano yung bahay, magkano yung monthly payment nyo, magkano yung mortgage nyo, magkano yung interest rate nyo, and all. So, I'm gonna share that with you in this video para hindi na tayo gagawa ng separate video pa. So, yung house namin is around 750 and then 750,000 and then yung down payment namin is 10%, so that's 75,000. And then yung closing cost and all, sinolder naman siya ng seller. So, ang all in all na nilabas lang namin is 75,000. US dollars. And then, of course, kami rin yung nagbayad ng inspection na ni-request namin. I mean, meron silang inspector pero nagpa-inspect din kami ng house on our own lang with our own money. And then, interest rate namin is 6.4% something. So, ang monthly payment namin is around 5,200 dito sa house namin, dito sa San Diego. So, yung house namin dito sa San Diego is super lapit niya sa downtown, super lapit na to sa dagat, super lapit sa nasa center talaga kami. Hindi kami dun sa parang dulo part na malapit sa border, or hindi rin kami dun sa part na malapit na sa bundok. So, I think we're just 10 minutes away from downtown San Diego. And this is a nice area, maganda yung school and all. So, yeah, super happy ko dito sa napili naming bahay, and dream house talaga siya dito sa San Diego actually. And yeah, I just wanted to share with you. And gusto ko lang din i-add that it took us a while actually, kasi ako 6 years na ako dito sa San Diego before we actually bought the house, and yung husband ko is mas matagal pa sa akin, so I think 12 years na siya dito and all. So yeah, hindi naman to like parang 2 years lang and then nakabili agad ng bahay. So pinag-ipunan talaga siya, and hard work and all ng husband ko lalo, kasi one income lang naman kami dito sa household. Siya lang yung nag-work, I don't work. So yung side hustle ko sa Pinas is just mine, I don't share in this house. So super super nakaka-proud yung husband ko, he was able to do this, 'di ba? Sobrang nakaka-proud. So, yun lang. I just wanted to share this with you guys para sa mga nagbabalak din bumili ng bahay dito sa San Diego. And I hope you like this video. And if may question kayo, please comment down below. I'll try to answer them. And follow nyo naman yung vlog ko, kasi magsisipag na talaga ako mag-upload ng contents ngayon dito sa San Diego. And if you like videos about yung business ko sa Pinas, how it works, how much we make there, and yung life ko dito sa San Diego, nursing school and all, mom life, and kahit ano pa yan. Yun, please subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. Bye!